Welcome back, folks. We had the Dow finish up 1, NASDAQ was up 13. Yeah, the S&P's up 350, and right now we have our man, Mr. Chris Gaffney. Chris, folks, is the president of EverBank World Markets. You heard him on here many times. Now, you can come over to our website at TFNN, and you're going to see in the top on the right-hand side the EverBank banner. You can hit that banner. As you bring that up, what you're going to see is that we put the money in the money markets. This is what we're looking at today is a special yield pledge money market offer. Chris Gaffney, first off, happy Thanksgiving, and welcome back to TFNN.
Well, thanks. Happy Thanksgiving to you, too. I appreciate you having me on.
It's a great time of the year, isn't it, man?
It really is. I mean, the markets are a little slower. We kind of had a half day today, and,
yes.
and I know Friday's going to be a pretty slow day, and liquidity dries up pretty quick. But we're talking about the holiday shopping season and seeing if it's going to be interesting to see Friday if the shoppers come out and start spending their money. But
there's no
we've
doubt.
got kind of a special rate as you suggested on our money market accounts, to where we have a bonus rate that we're offering to folks that will pay them more interest on the money before they go out and spend it.
And folks, I'm going to give you the phone number right away, and of course the website. The phone number is 855-750-4051. You can just go to TFNN and hit the EverBank banner. It will come right up. Chris, the last segment, it was pretty cool, man. I watched the bond market real closely, and it's amazing to me that in Europe, bottom line is that people, whether it's the 2-year notes and above, you have to pay the banks to put your money in the bank.
Exactly. Negative interest rates. Negative interest rates.
Yeah. So talk to me about how the cash reward works inside this money market offer.
Well, it's a standard money market. It's a liquid account where you can have access to the funds. There's no minimum time required to keep the funds in the account. For first-time account owners, we pay what's called a bonus rate on that, of a bonus rate for the first 6 months.
Yes.
It equates to a 1.01 annual APY interest rate for the first year. So again, it's really a case where we're mainly an online bank. We don't have a whole lot of bank branches,
yes.
And therefore we save money on not having to support all those that huge branch network and ATMs, and therefore we pass along those savings in the form of higher interest rates.
And 1% in this environment is huge money. I mean, that sounds insane too, but it is huge money.
It really is. Yeah, and we've got a pledge, the yield pledge, to stay among the top percentage of our competitors as far as interest rates. So even after the first 6 months, we've got an ongoing interest rate that we've pledged will be among the top among our competitors.
And folks, I'm sure many of you folks may have seen that ad. I love that ad, man. So picture this, folks. You really want to understand what Chris just said there. So we all have money in banks, okay? So many of us have money in banks, and you're getting 0 interest. You might as well get 1%. That's the first part. But the second part is really cool, and what it is that it's the EverBank pledge that they will be within the top 5% yields of all your competitors, right?
Exactly. And so, if you look at your local bank, most of them are paying hardly anything on your checking or money market accounts, and this is liquid money. So this is not something that you have to lock away on a long term in a CD. It's money that you can have access to at any time.
Hey, Dan, I got a fortune this month, Chris. I got 54 cents. I better get over to EverBank. I'm not kidding. For my regular checking. I know, isn't that crazy? And I don't write a lot of checks either out of it. Do you know what I mean? It's just, but you know, it's funny. It's like, oh my God.
But in today's environment, like you said, I mean, it is a good thing that we're saving more and we're seeing more. But with the quantitative easing programs by our central bank and you know, really global central banks,
yes,
flooding the markets with all of the liquidity, interest rates, as you suggest, are extremely low across the board right now. But everyone should have some money sitting in cash. I mean, it's kind of the rainy day funds, if you will. And if you're going to have that money sitting in cash, you might as well be earning the highest interest rate that you can, and in an FDIC-insured account. And there's, again, you know, that minimizes your risk. Some people are chasing risk and going after higher yields by going into more riskier assets. But this is an FDIC-insured bank account, which is, you know, one of the risk-free, or as close to risk-free as you can get.
And what's really cool, folks, is that when you come over to EverBank, you're going to see you can do this right online. I mean, you can do this right at home. You know, we're all going to have a lot of time over the holidays. Bottom line, you can do it right online. I'm on it right now. It's very easy to do. You set it up, and what's really cool here is that we're not talking about locking money up. You're talking about a place to keep your money. I can see that you can, you know, that's what we're talking here. We're not talking a lockup for 5 years. We're not talking anything. We're talking getting 1%, you know, in the context that, and you basically just opening a different account.
Exactly, and it is easy to do. We've tried to design it again. You know, since we're mainly a branchless bank, we try to design it to where everything can be done online, as simple as possible. And again, take advantage of the higher rates that, you know, we're paying.
Sure, absolutely. Well, listen, I'm sure that you're getting ready for Thanksgiving, like all of us. You're driving, and make sure you be safe. We look forward to a great Thanksgiving, a great next year, and you know, EverBank going forward with all your different, you know, whether it's the currencies, foreign currencies, the CD pledges. You know, you get a lot of great products, man, and we really appreciate you being out there for us.
Well, I appreciate it, and happy Thanksgiving to you, your family, and all the listeners' families. We certainly hope you enjoy the holiday. I know I'm going to.
Yeah, I know, man. This is a great holiday. It's like July 4th, man. This is definitely a great holiday, man.
I'm going to overeat, overindulge, and watch way too much football.
And then take that nap. There's nothing like overeat, and then you're laying on the couch and like, oh, you're coming in and out of it, right? I know. Absolutely.
You bet.
Okay, man. Have a great one. Have a safe one, Chris.
You too.
Thanks so much.